Hello guys, welcome back to Beyond the Realms, and today I have a review for a film that comes out this coming Tuesday from MVD Entertainment, entitled Propaganda. This is coming out this week on July 22nd. It is a film, a documentary. I didn't know anything about this going into it. I looked at the press release and I looked around a little bit online to find out stuff about it, because on the back here it has writing here from a guy down here at the bottom. He calls himself Sabine. Says he was visiting South Korea in April of 2012, and these two defectors from North Korea handed him this disc and asked him to post it around online to get the word out about this propaganda film that was going around in North Korea. That's the story, it says, and then he posted it on YouTube. He's been questioned about it by the authorities here in the United States and all that stuff. Well, this really was posted on YouTube, and it did cause kind of a stir, because people really believe that this was a real thing, when in fact it is a mockumentary, or at least it's told it's a mockumentary. I don't know, the lines are kind of blurred between reality and fiction of the real story behind this, but I would venture to say that yes, it is in fact just made up. MVD is putting this out. This officially, it came out last year, but this, I think, is the first actual DVD release of it. You can still watch this entire thing on YouTube. I just checked that it's on there. I'll put the link below. I'll also put the link below to where you can buy this from MVD. But I put this in, and the menu screen is all in Korean. You start it, and it has a English voiceover of a woman who kind of talks, very calm, kind of monotone throughout the whole thing. Basically, it's an attack on everything from Western civilization. You have basically an unbridled look, and a shocking look at basically Western culture in general. They attack the media. They attack, wars and the reason behind them, consumerism, Christianity. They attack Australia and the genocide that took place there to overtake that country. They attack Columbus Day, Thanksgiving, Israel, and how they became a nation. And how the United States protects Israel at all costs, no matter what is going on. Basically just attacking every single thing you can possibly imagine of our beliefs and our way of life here in America. I took it all with a grain of salt. There's some definitely some things in here that's going to make you think, especially with the way things in the media and with the government, how they persuade people, or they distract people from real issues and real things going on. There was some things in this that I thought did have quite a bit of truth to it. Some of it is definitely a stretch, and it's meant to be like if Kim Jong-il and his little cronies made something like this. So in that regard, it's very well made, because I could see North Korea getting a hold of this and using this for a real propaganda statement in their country to be against the United States. But as it went along, it kind of got boring to me. At the start, I'm like, wow, this is really amazing. And about the halfway point, I started getting a little bored with it. It gets so deep into past histories with World War I, World War II, the Nazis, Christopher Columbus coming here and killing and raping everybody and taking over the nation, and now we celebrate it with Columbus Day, and then we got Thanksgiving, which is a celebration of this genocide, and it just, after a while, it kind of, I don't know, it was about as entertaining to me as watching CNN after about an hour. I mean, I'm not saying, these aren't important issues, because, there's a lot of important things in here, and there's a lot of, things that raise questions. There's a lot of conspiracy here, and a lot of, just kind of forming their own opinion of things that happen and presenting it as propaganda. I mean, that's exactly what this is supposed to be. But I just kind of found it to get a little dull at times. I mean, the whole time, you're seeing images as they're talking about these people or talking about these things or showing consumerism. They're showing all this stuff, like there's one part where they show these people just going crazy, crying and screaming, and they're thinking, and the woman on the screen says, do you think these people found God? No, these people are being given material things, and it shows one of Oprah Winfrey's giveaways on her show, and how these people are just going out of their minds. There's things like that where it's like, wow, that's pretty genius how they put that together, to come off as a propaganda type thing. But yeah, I mean, it's good, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people out there that's going to enjoy this more than I did. But I mean, by no means am I saying this is bad. It's very, very well put together. A lot of very thought-provoking things. And if you're really into that stuff and really, trying to look at underlying themes or ideas of how things really are, then you're probably really going to be into this. If you're into conspiracy type things, propaganda, definitely, and just a look at it from a different culture perspective. Even though it is fake, I mean, I can't stress it enough, it does come off as very authentic, very real. The director of this film is not actually listed on here at all, but I did look it up. His name is Slavko Martinov. He is from New Zealand. He is the guy who made this. But I mean, it's very, very well made, and I know a lot of you will probably really enjoy this. If you like documentaries, definitely check it out. And like I said, it's never dull. I mean, because you've always got that image on the screen that they're talking about. They go into a lot of stuff with George Bush and Obama and all that. But guys, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 for the simple fact that it is very authentic. Comes off as very authentic, although it is, a mockumentary. Like I said, a lot of you are probably going to really enjoy this. But it does come out on DVD this Tuesday. Or if you just want to check it out now, you can check it out on YouTube. Either way. There are no special features on this. Again, it's supposed to just come off as something that came right from North Korea, was slapped on a disc, and you can put it in and watch it. So, yeah, the authenticity is throughout the entire thing, down to the point where they don't even list the director on here or anything, that's cool. So, yeah, guys, that is Propaganda. Check it out this Tuesday, guys. Have a good one. Later.